I'll start with Mr. White. One of the issues that we grapple with in the committee is sort of judgment and ability to be a diplomat. And we always look at folks' social media accounts, so I want to ask you about some. Apparently, it looks to be in July of 2024, you posted, "It's high time now to legitimately prosecute Georgia's Secretary of State and Governor Kemp." That was less than, well, about exactly a year ago. About 2 weeks later, August 8, 2024, you reposted somebody else's tweet about Secretary Kemp, and here it is, and it's all in caps: "Lock Georgia's Secretary of State this mother effer up." I didn't edit it, I just read the tweet. And then in a tweet that I see about one of our colleagues, Senator Graham, from May of 2023, you say, "Graham is a snake." Okay, so convince me first how somebody who falls for conspiracy theories that most fourth graders would find unbelievable, but also who uses language like that about elected officials in Georgia and a Senate colleague, convince me that you've got the judgment to be an ambassador.
Thank you, Senator, very much. I was very proud to support you when you were running for vice president, and it was great spending time with you on the campaign trail and with Secretary Clinton way back. And I would like to say I don't recall either of those two tweets being mine, but I will say that I was in Georgia in 2020 during the presidential election. I was on the ground in Georgia, and there were substantial irregularities.
So do you still believe that?
Well, I think there were irregularities.
You still believe that the governor of Georgia, Governor Kemp, and the Secretary of State should be criminally prosecuted?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I would like to submit those tweets for the record. Again, they're less than a year old. Do you know who Dries van Lagenhove is?
No, sir.
Okay. Dries van Lagenhove is a far-right Belgian who leads a Flemish nationalist movement and was convicted on charges of hatred, racism, Holocaust denial, and breaching local gun laws within the last year. And you have been tagged on tweets retweeting his content. Do you know why you would have been tagged on tweets retweeting his content?
Oh, sure. Thank you, Senator, for the question. I appreciate that. Again, text out of context could be taken out of context, but I am very good friends with an attorney who fights for social justice in countries around the world.
Who is that?
I'd rather not say his name.
Why is that relevant?
No, just because he was working on a case in Georgia to help President Trump when he was being prosecuted, and I think there are two sides to every story.
Setting aside the Georgia one, because I asked you about that, but
Yep.
Why would you be showing up re-tagged on tweets
if I may,
amplifying anti-Holocaust denialism from a Belgian who has been criminally convicted within the last year?
I understand the question, and I appreciate the question. And when my team told me about some of the various things that he may have been involved with or not, I am not sure of the things, all of the things he has been involved in or not. The tweet was removed.
Okay, well, I'd like to introduce that for the record as well, Mr. Chair. Let me come to you, Mr. Evans. I really enjoyed our conversation the other day. You know, I think living in Virginia, so many State Department and USAID folks live in Virginia, and the rifts have hit them pretty hard. And also, we have an awful lot of people in Virginia who haven't been riffed but are sharing deep concerns about morale in the State Department. You'd play a critical role in that. They want to be assured that they'll be viewed as professionals, they'll be judged based on their professional accomplishments and not based on political loyalty. So should you be confirmed with your 20-plus years of experience as a Foreign Service officer, what can you do in your management role to try to make clear throughout the organization that folks are going to be judged based upon their performance and not on political considerations?
Well, thank you for the question, Senator. I did have friends that were involved in the rifts a couple weeks ago, so it did hit me personally as well. It's a very important issue that we maintain morale throughout the State Department. We depend on people to come in and give their best, and if they're worried about whether or not they're going to have a job tomorrow, they can't do that. So I'm going to take a very close look about how we can sort of repair the damage that was done through the rifts last week. I believe that the adjustments were necessary, but now we have to sort of realign and reset and put the people where they need to be and refocus and get back to work.
I appreciate that you acknowledging that damage was done, because I haven't heard that acknowledgement before, and I do think the repair work is significant, and I appreciate your answer. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Kaine. Senator Ricketts.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First of all, thank you all for wanting to serve our great nation. Really appreciate it. And also for your families as well, because you will spend time away